Good day to all my listeners and viewers. Welcome to another edition of Emotional Control, where I speak on how to understand our feelings, how to manage our feelings, how to control our feelings, and curtail the negative feeling, embrace the positive feeling, so that our society can be a good place for every one of us to live. Even the world can be a good place for us at large, and ourselves will be a best enjoyers of good feelings at any time in our lives. It is very, very important for us to note that gone are the day that we were not able to understand the way we feel, and people begins to manipulate our systems, and we could not able to see it. So please, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please, you need to subscribe to this YouTube channel by clicking at the subscribe button. Make comment at the end of my YouTube channel, like it, share it with all your friends so that they can benefit from it. It is now for us to open our eyes to see that it is not any spirit that being called devil that is doing the negative part of our life. It is we human beings that is perpetrating, manipulating ourselves by what we feel inside our mind, and we carry out that reactions, and people begins to name it in different names. So those are the feeling inside our mind. Please, you need to subscribe, like it, share it with all your friends. I still remain ADEJUMO, aka the Diamond Mind. My own mind says, and I used to say it, that our mind possesses a great power, a great energy. I realize that our mind possesses a great energy, a great power that can make us to realize our visions, can make us to realize our dreams. It can make us to utilize our skill, potential, and gift if we believe in what God has given to us. So it is very, very important for us to understand it and begin to take absolute control of how do we feel each day of our life. So I want you to realize that the good book makes us to realize that we need to keep our mind with all diligence, because out of our mind there are issues of life, there are abominable issues of life. Check that your mind properly, you find out that there are great things inside that mind that is keeping coming in, keep telling you that you can do that best thing, that you know how to do best. The gift that God's given to you is there. The talent that God given to you is there. The skill that you have are jam-packed in numerous forms. So even God in His love have given individual in different kind of skill and talent that it is not comparable with each other. So if we could able to believe in ourselves, in the skill and the talent and potential that God gives to us, we are good to go. That is why our mind is there. So our mind possesses that greatness. Our mind has that qualities of good and qualities of negatives, and it is the one that we shifted to, that we are using at a particular time in life. And whatever other personality sees in us, it's what he used to judge us. So it is very, very important to look at our society today. We are seeing good people, we are seeing bad people, the same bad people venturing into good things, while the same good people also venture into bad things. So it is very important for us to know that our mind has those two sides, and we need to really understand the way God created us and use that positive one seriously, and our society will be a good place for us to live. I've discovered it and I've worked on it, and I find out that it's helping me to live my life, and also it can help you also to live your own life. Gone are the day that we always say it is devil but it is we human beings that is perpetrating devil and evil things on this planet. This planet is being given to every one of us to live. So I want to compare that mind with gold, silver, and bronze. It is very important for us to know that that mind which possesses gold, silver, and bronze needs to be used, to be researched of, and bring it out to the society. So I'm using an illustration of a miner who need gold, silver, and bronze. He will want to discover where that resources is hidden, either inside stone or inside the rock, the soil, or the rivers. And it doesn't take its time. He sat down, deliberate the way he can evacuate those things and make use of them very, very effectively, that it can be good in the size of the society that need it. So he doesn't desire, but he take an action in order to take those things out. So also we are the miner of that greatness that God has given to us. What are we going to use to bring that things is our mind. Our mind tells us that we have those things, and we go out there, go and learn it, refurnish it properly, furnish it in a way that people will embrace it in the society. So when you could able to do that, people will embrace you. And when you follow the right path, which is the positive path, people will embrace that positive things. So today on emotional control, I want to speak on a very good topic, which says deception. 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 What is deception? What do we call deception? How did you describe deception? Deception is an art of being dishonest, using trick or telling lie to achieve whatever we want to achieve in life. I take it again. Deception is an art of being dishonest, using trick or lies to achieve whatever we want to achieve in life. Example, look at what is going on in the society. Look at our young ones. Look at everybody. Whenever we are facing a situation that we believe that we need to use these deceits, we venture into it, we use trick, we tell lies in order to achieve whatever we want to achieve. And when you achieve it, if the achievement goes positive, you hit it. When it goes negative, people realize that you have done something negative, and they begin to call you different names. So it is very important for us to note that deception is a feeling inside we human beings. God has given us that mind. That mind is mind of negative and positive. Negative, which I mean is good, and evil. So it is human beings that perpetrate evil at any level in the society. So it is not any angel, it is not any spirit, it's a human being that perpetrates that negative. Even the positive one, it is human being that perpetrates it. So we need to understand that. We need to embrace the new life of living, which is we need to understand our mind. Our mind needs to be understood. When we understand our mind, it is very important for us to control, to manage. We need to manage it as the way we manage clothes and many property that we've bought. Also, to curtail them, you need to seriously curtail. You need to seriously curtail that feelings. And embrace the positive feelings. We need to embrace the positive feelings. The positive one makes our society to be great. It makes our world to be a great world. It makes our continent to be a great continent. It makes our life to be a great life, a peaceable life, a lovable life, an enjoyable life when we embrace the positive one. So I've said something on Deceives. What are the attributes of Deceives? What are the attributes of deceit? We need to know the attribute of deceit. One attribute of deceit is exaggeration. People used to exaggerate things. That is part of Deceives. Exaggeration, when you see people exaggerating things that's supposed not to be exaggerated, is deceit. Number two, flattering. People flatter too much. They flatter. They want you to know, to believe what they are saying, and they flatter against another person. That is another attribute of deceit. Number three, lying. People immediately look at our society today who is not embarking in lying in different form. Even in the traditional systems, even in the various areas that they even respected most, lying is going around there. That is a part of attribute of deception. Misleading. They mislead people in a traditional manner, and they deceive people. They make people, they turn their mind back so that they will not able to do the right thing that is supposed to do at the right times. That is it. Number four, hypocritical lie. Hypocrite. People live in hypocrite. They see you, they laugh with you, they talk of you when they see your present, but when you go on, instead of you to say that thing that man is doing is wrong, you confronted that person, you laugh at him, you laugh with him, you embrace him, but when it goes on, it tells another story about the persons. That is hypocrite. Who is not engaging in that system? Who is not engaging in that feeling? Who is not guilty of that? So every human being characterized with that attribute. So that is why we need to understand the way we feel. We need to manage the way we feel and control the way we feel. And how do we manage deception? How do we manage deception? I'm talking on a topic today in a theme of emotional control, deception. How do we now manage that deceit? How do we manage deceit? Don't change who you are. Don't change who you are. What God has given to you, the way God created you, you need to discover yourself. I've mentioned 4 basic temperamenta that we need to understand. So if you understand 4 basic temperamenta which make you to discover who you have, which temperament you belong to, you're able to control the way you feel. Number 2, stop being shy about checking things out. Don't be shy when you want to check things out, when you want to go for reality, when you want to see the truth of what people says about other people. Don't be shy. Go there, ask that question, ask them, verify, and it will make you become the best. Number 3, learn the basic decision of detection. Number 4, forgive yourself being full. For you need to forgive yourself being full. Number 5, don't give a lie the benefit of that person you've known that is a liar, is a deceiver. Don't give him a benefit of doubt. That is all for today. Recap of what I just said is that I'm talking on the topic deception. What is deception? Is defined as an art of being dishonest, using a trick or telling lie to achieve whatever you want to achieve in life. The attribute of deception are: number 1, exaggeration. Number 2, flattering. Number 3, lying. Number 4, misleading. Number 5, hypocrite. How do you manage deception? Don't change who you are. Believe in what God has given to you. Don't pretend to be what you are not supposed to be. Number 2, don't be shy of checking the reality. Number 3, learn the basic deception to detect. Number 4, forgive yourself. And number 5, don't give the person that you know that is a liar, the benefit of that. That is all for today edition of Emotional Control. Thanks for listening and watching. Join me next time, the same time, when I shall speak on another bountiful, another great, another big blessing, another wonderful topic that will change our life for good. We need to change for good. We need to use our positive mind to achieve positive things on this earth. If other continents can enjoy their continent, our African continent also needs to embrace the positive mind and use it effectively. God, in His love, have created every human being. God is in heaven. He sees everything. He knows that we are human. We need to be born to the earth, and one day we need to die. And we need to take an effective action, and our nation will be a great place for us to live. If we can use our positive mind effectively, our mind, our nation, our society, individual will be at peace. Remember that you need to keep your heart with all diligence. Out of your mind, there are issues of life. There are issues of life. It is not that water that you drink or the food that you have cooked that make you to become bad in the society. It doesn't affect you. But what you think inside your mind affects you. That negative thought affects you. That positive thought affects you. So you need to use your mind effectively. Thank you.